What's up guys, it's Seth. Today I'm going to give you the top 10 tips to complete clan games as fast as possible. So these tips are for both hardcore speedrunners that want to get clan games done as fast as possible, and also for casual players who just want to know the most efficient way to finish clan games. And right before we jump into the tips, make sure you're subscribed. I'm trying to hit 2,500 subscribers by the end of the year. So tip number 1 is join a good active clan that is dedicated to doing clan games, or you can invite members to your clan that will help with clan games. You don't want to be in a clan where no one is doing clan games and then you get 4,000 points but hardly anybody does anything and you don't get all the rewards. That would be super devastating. So make sure your clan is dedicated to clan games so that you get maximum rewards. Tip number 2, drop trophies and be willing to lose trophies while completing clan games. Dropping trophies is something you have to do in preparation for clan games. So a few days before clan games, start dropping trophies. Trust me, this will help a ton. This is one of the top tips because in order for you to complete challenges fast, you need to be going up against some easier bases, which doesn't sound great, but it's going to be a ton easier when you're going up against bases that you can actually beat. For example, if you're trying to complete a challenge where you need to get stars, the only way you're going to be able to do that quickly and without being nervous about trying to get 3 stars is by going up against those softer bases. And especially on builder base, you can just blow through those challenges super fast. So make sure you drop trophies, and then while you're doing clan games, you have to be willing to lose attack. Some challenges require you to just snipe certain things on a base and then exit the attack, which will make you lose trophies, but you have to be willing to do that. Trust me, it'll make it a ton easier. Tip number 3 is do the golden challenges. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can see different challenges in the clan games menu. Some of them are outlined with gold and some of them are silver. The gold ones will get you the best value. They're worth more points for how hard and how long a challenge will take. So always select gold challenges. You should almost never select silver challenges unless you have absolutely no other choice. But if you're following my tips, you should always be able to get these gold challenges. Tip number 4, challenges that are worth more points will get more value than the lower point challenges. So if there's a challenge that's worth 1,000 points and there's a challenge that's worth 500 points, the 1,000 point challenge will get you more value, and most of them aren't even that hard. It's kind of like the concept of buying something in bulk. When you buy something in bulk, you actually get a better deal on it. So do the challenges which are worth more points, and that will speed you right through clan games. Tip number 5, do the builder base challenges. Now, this is a little bit of personal preference, but I think the builder base challenges go way faster. There are some pros and cons though. The pros is there's no army training time. You don't have to wait for an army to train to get to an attack. The challenges are normally easier, especially if you drop trophies. Most of the challenges are just sniping off things or getting 3 stars, and when you drop trophies, you can just drop those 3 stars. But the one thing that is not great about doing builder base is you have to wait for your opponent to finish the attack. But normally it doesn't take them too long to finish, and if you're really low in trophies, your base could wipe them out in 30 seconds and they'll be done really fast. So I would highly recommend doing builder base challenges, although most of it really comes down to personal preference. Figure out which challenges you like more, builder base or home village. Tip number 6, use a training potion, and if necessary, use a power and hero potion. But a training potion is the cheapest potion you can buy, but the best value for a potion. Pop that training potion right before you start clan games, and your troops will almost always be ready for an attack when you need to complete a challenge. This is one of the best tips I can give you to speed you through clan games. Tip number 7, get rid of bad challenges using gems. So once you select the challenge, it will let you cancel it, but it won't let you select a new challenge unless you spend gems or wait like 10 minutes, but it's only 3 gems. Now, if you're really dedicated to doing clan games fast, I would definitely recommend using just those 3 gems to cycle through some bad challenges. If the whole board is full of terrible challenges, I would highly recommend cycling through the challenges by canceling and then using gems to start new challenges, or what I like to do is go on my mini account, which is in the same clan that I don't really care as much about what gems I spend on that account, cycle through those challenges, get rid of all the bad ones, and then the good ones will start to come in. It also helps if you're in a clan which will constantly be cycling the challenges through, so hopefully you'll get good challenges all the time. So tip number 8 sounds simple, but trust me, I've done it so many times, and I know a lot of people have done it too, is forgetting to start your challenge before you start completing the challenge. Sometimes you just don't think about it. You see a challenge and then you quick go start doing that challenge, but you forgot to hit start. So always make sure you double check to make sure your challenge has started so that you'll actually be completing your challenge. I've started doing challenges before and I'm like halfway through, but I realize I never even selected it. So make sure you're selecting that challenge. Tip number 9, make sure you will actually be able to complete your challenge and actually be able to complete it in a decent amount of time. There are some challenges that are super hard to complete and it's just a total waste of your time. For example, getting stars without using spells or heroes, those are super difficult challenges. I would honestly stay away from those. So make sure you're not selecting any of those terrible challenges that'll take you forever. Only go for the easy ones. And the final tip is make sure you know exactly what your challenge requires and what the fastest way to complete it is. So make sure you know all the details of a challenge. For example, some challenges require you to get stars within a certain amount of time. So it will only count stars within 30 seconds or 60 seconds. So make sure you know that so you're not being confused and you actually know what the challenge requires. Some challenges say, for example, use 1 E-drag to get 3 stars on a base. And this is something that I didn't know for a very long time. And I always thought, how is that possible to use 1 E-drag and get 3 stars? But then I realized that it meant use an E-drag in your army. You don't just have to use that E-drag, it just has to be part of your army. So if you didn't know that, now you do. So make sure you know what your challenge requires and also the fastest way to complete it. A good example is the challenges for the home base where you have to destroy walls. I prefer using earthquake spells. They do take a little bit longer to train than wall breakers. Wall breakers obviously have less success with breaking walls than earthquake spells because they can die before they get to the walls, and also you have to bring a ton of wall breakers to actually make progress on that challenge. Another one would be the challenge where you have to destroy air sweepers. That one is super easy. All you have to do is bring lightning spells and zap those air sweepers. Again, you have to be willing to lose trophies, but that's the fastest way to complete it. I could go on and on about these challenges, like when you have to knock out heroes. Find heroes on the very edge of the base and use your archer queen and pop her ability right away, snipe off the heroes. You'll knock that challenge out super fast. If you found these tips helpful, click that like button and also check out my Quick Tip Tuesday playlist. On certain Tuesdays, I'll post short videos of quick tips for a variety of things in Clash of Clans. But thanks for watching and I hope to see you in the next video.